All right, guys, let's talk about where we go from here. So if you're at this module right now, you've gone through our product creation prompt. You have gone through, oh man, just a ton of stuff. Let me see if I can even pull up exactly the full list. Going through my perk method. So that's something that's going to stick with you hopefully forever that you can use. You've actually used the extraction prompt and seen an over-the-shoulder execution of that. You've gotten an idea of my golden funnel map training, which I want to talk a little bit more about in this video as well. You have used AI to build a sales page script and video inside of 30 minutes, which is amazing and something that just couldn't exist before. You have a 5K group upsell and prompt training that you've gone through. Generating unlimited leads, kind of another understanding of my the way that I use AI. And you have built a sales page in 1 hour using the fill-in-the-blank script. There's nothing stopping you from having your own product now. Literally, at this point, you could have your own product. Now, I wanted to make this video to kind of walk you through, okay, so what do I do now? Like, let's assume you've gone through that, you have a product, or at least you're on the cusp of it, and you kind of cheated and got ahead and you're watching this video. I want to explain exactly what you're on the cusp of so that you can see sort of, okay, so what exactly do I do? What's my timeline look like? So I want you to look at my screen real quick. I kind of drew this out. I'm a nerd. I like drawing things out. First step that you need to work on is your product. Now, you're going to be coming back to your product frequently to make changes to it over time. So even my prompt, for instance, I'll be getting feedback from members as to modules that they want to see added in, and I'll add those in, and I'll be kind of back and forth my way through to establish what this product could be that would be the most beneficial for other people. That's what you're going to do as well. After you've actually built your product, you're going to go about doing the fill-in-the-blank sales page. That's just going to get you your sales page so you're ready to go so that the next following steps you can kind of copy and paste your way to having a product that's ready to sell. Because having the product is one thing. Having something that's capable of selling it is another. You could make a product in an afternoon but not have a sales page for it, therefore nobody's ever going to see it. But if you have a sales page for it, I think you'll even see it's a lot more real. And they're going to be like, I kind of want to tell people about this. That's when I wrote the member. What I like to do is build my product, build my sales page, and then I start telling people about it on Facebook. Just go on Facebook and announce, I built a product in this space. If any of my friends know anybody who would benefit from this, I'm giving free access to the first 20 people so that in exchange for testimonials or in exchange for feedback. You'll get people to say, yes, I want access. You just need to give them access, follow up with them, get a testimonial, get a quote. Now you have customers who've gone through it. And what this does with just 10, 12, 15, 18 people, go into Facebook groups. You can also do the same post in Facebook groups. It gives you feedback on this initial product that you can use to make that product better. And what ends up happening, and I see this every time, people give their product to 10 people. Those 10 people love it, especially because, look, there's a little bit of a reciprocity effect. In the first 10 people who get it for free, they're going to favor it more than people who pay for it. They're going to be like, wow, this was great. I loved it. I used this. This was awesome. So you're going to get good results from that by just giving it away to 10 to 15 people for free. Give it away to as many people free as you possibly can to get more testimonials. But now you're also making the product better. Some of these people are going to come back and go, yeah, I would just, and maybe you ask them specifically, hey, when you went through the program, what's one thing you'd love for me to add in there? Get one suggestion from 10 people, and now you've got an even better product, which now you are going to feel more confident in selling. And I think that's huge. So I created a quit smoking product, for instance. If I gave it to 10 people who wanted to quit smoking and 2 of them said, hey, I haven't smoked in 7 days, bang, I feel now more confident that this thing works, even though I kind of know it would work ahead of time. Once you can do this member thing while you do the rest of this, because you're just going to be inviting people from Facebook groups, go on Quora, go on Reddit posts, whatever. Find people that you can get into this program and give them access. Now we've got our sales page. So we're taking the fill-in-the-blank sales page that we did here, and we're actually adding it to our sales page template. I cannot stress this enough. If you guys are not in Wealth Reconnect, you're missing out. You're paying for software somewhere else that doesn't do all the things that we have, and we can give you the fast track to building all of this out. I can't give you a sales page template in every other format that's out there. I can give you the one that we use in this. You don't have to build it from scratch. You don't have to pay anybody else to do it. If you're already hooked in those other platforms, I understand, but you could still use our page builder. And for the price that we charge, we're competitive with every other platform out there. So there's literally no reason not to make the switch. If you're not making money in the other platform, but you're kind of tied to it, it's time to switch. Start making money in our platform. It's easy. We do everything that you would get from other platforms all in one place. This just makes it really simple. You can log in right now. You can grab our templates. There's a library of them, and you can absolutely start just knocking stuff out. You can have all of this done in almost no time. This is when I said post, and actually I messed up my steps here. When I wrote member, what I meant was build out your membership. Take the product that you developed, build out the membership. The post is going to get people into your membership. I rearranged these steps. Member is members area. Build that membership platform, again, inside of Wealth Reconnect. Then you build your sales page using the fill-in-the-blank sales page copy you got from this step. And now you make a post on Facebook in a group somewhere, wherever you want to go, and you ask people, hey, can I give you free access to my program? I'd love your feedback. I promise you, if you're in the niche that you're creating a product for, let's say you're creating a product to help homeschool moms leverage AI. I like using random, like super small seeming niches in my examples. You're probably in a homeschool group on Facebook. You probably have homeschool mom friends on Facebook. Leverage that. Get them to say yes. Stick your head out. This is the time. This is the time. You will look back and you will be so thankful to yourself for taking action on this when it felt uncomfortable, when it didn't feel like it was normal, when you were worried what Paula might say because you said, I've got a homeschool AI program, and she's like the AI super mom, and I didn't know what she was going to say. Who cares? Step out of your comfort zone and do this. After we get this first section, this is like the first wave of everything up here, we're ready to sell, and we can probably get some sales organically through posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok, posting on Facebook. There's a bunch of really cool things that you can do in that element, creating content, faceless or face-forward content, whatever. Now we get into this next section, which is where we really start to advance our next level, which is now we're going to start running ads. We're going to create an affiliate program so that all of our customers can become affiliates. And again, I want to make note, 15% of your customers will turn into affiliates if you let them, which means if you get 100 sales, that's 15 people who are going to promote your product for you. It is dumb not to do that. It's dumb. If you had 15 people generating one sale a month, you're going to end up making half decent money and pays for the entire software. So just by offering it, by having it, you're going to make more money. Then once you have sort of your ads started, you build out your affiliate platform, which that takes literally a day, like not even a day. It's just like one thing that you'll do. We teach that inside of our deeper programs. Which if you have the unlimited version of Connect, we will teach you how to start your own affiliate program. We'll even jump into your account and help you do it. Then it's working on your upsells. So now we're looking at the data, right? And so if you look at this funnel here, you might start running ads. Okay, so there's only really 3 ways any of us are getting sales, I mean. That's through affiliates, content, or ads. We're going to be generating sales to this $27 offer. Maybe it's $7 to start, as I've taught you guys before. You're going to start generating sales to this in no time, especially with ads. Then we got to tweak this thing because we need to make sure that we make more money in our funnel. And ultimately, where you make the most of your money is going to be from some level of coaching. Now, I just want to put this out there. Content is obviously free. Affiliates are free. Ads are not. If you focus on these 2 forms first, they're going to be a little bit slower, but they cost you nothing. And here's what's cool. 10 sales a day when you're using free content, which isn't that much. Let's be real. 10 sales a day is not crazy. That'd be $15,000 a month just in these 2 products. That's without a coaching offer. I highly suggest that you have a coaching offer because it makes sense. Somebody's going to buy How to Quit Smoking, then templates on how to quit smoking, and then they're going to want a coach to help them through that. Some of them will. So I do think having a coaching program behind all of this is going to help. Coaching, access, whatever you want to call it. But That's what we want to focus on. And then we get into, obviously, you can take some of the profit from that and put it back into ads. I just start with ads every time because I know it's going to take me about a month to get my ads running and like highly profitable, right? It's only going to take me like an hour to get them up and running, and then I got to tweak them. I got to figure out what's going on. I got to look at the average order value of this product versus this product. You know, how many people are taking my upsell? Can I improve on it? Can I get a better hook for my upsell? The little tweaks that you're going to do, don't worry about that. In fact, the way that I'm starting my program, my prompt is I have a video here that I did spend a little bit of time on, but I wanted to make sure I had a good hook that would make people watch most of the video. And then I did another video here, and they were both first takes, just get them out there. I can improve on these things after I figure out, is there even life in this product? When you test this offer, this first one, it's called cold testing. You're just going to send ads to this. You're going to send content to that. You're going to do affiliates to this. And I will tell you this before you guys leave and head off to build your product and hopefully make a lot of money doing this. The amount of money that you make with this is how much time and effort, fully depends on how much time and effort you put into how am I going to get people to pay attention to my offer, and how like belligerent am I at going after my goals. Every single step that I have described here today and throughout this program, you're going to face hiccups, you're going to face roadblocks, you're going to face problems that would stop 90% of people. And I want to tell you, that is what separates successful people from unsuccessful people. The successful people see that moment where it's annoying, it's a struggle, it takes forever, I got to learn so much stuff, and they realize that every single person faces that same moment. Everyone. There's no exception to this. Every human being faces that moment. But 95% of them are going to face that moment and leave. They're going to give up. They're going to buy this program. They're going to make a course. They're going to have a little struggle getting their sales page the way that they want it, and they're going to give up. And they're not going to tell anybody. They're not going to put it out there. They're not going to, take any action. And that is the story of 95% of people who want to make something of their life. Building an online business is that they get to a point where the aggravation feels too heavy. It's not. It just feels that way in the moment, and they give up. The people that actually make money from this are going to be the people who see that moment and they realize this is where everybody gives up. If I get a little bit farther than this, maybe that's where I win. And that is the truth. That is exactly how it works. So sure, you're going to be learning new concepts like ads. And I welcome all of you guys after this. If you're like, wow, this really is cool, I want to learn more about this product creation space and product marketing and, building a real digital business, not just a product. But like, how do I build the real digital business? How do I format more upsells, build a coaching program, all of that? Well, if you have any interest in any of that, I welcome you guys to join us in Wealth Reconnect. Join us in our mastermind. Look into those. There's links all around our members area where you can talk to our team. And all the way up to our syndicate program, which is where we actually build out your product for you. So depending on what level you want to take this, I'm just a little side hustler, I just want to kind of play around with it and see if I can make a little bit of money, or no, I'm fully committed, I want to make a lot of money and I want to do it in a short period of time, we can help you out with that. So just make sure that if you want help, if you want to do all of this faster, grab a call with our team. Let us talk you through the other programs that we have at Wealth3 and Paid Creators that you can be a part of, and let's get you set up. Let's see to what level you can really take it. As you see this, I think a lot of you are going to realize, like, man, there's so much potential for me to sell a digital product and make a lot of money. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you guys do with this. Just please note, if nothing else from this video, please note it's going to require some work. It's going to require some struggle. And yes, you can do all of this in a very, very short period of time, but maybe it takes you a little bit longer, and that's okay. But I urge you, please stick with it. Please build your product. And when you do, make sure you go post in our community. We want to see your products. We want to see your sales page. We want to help you brainstorm. We want to help go through the program. You can get testimonials from people inside of our group. Leverage our group because we are all creators. We have switched our mind from consumer to creator. We are all paid creators. I want to help you guys make the most of it. That is it for this. Again, if you guys want more sales pages, more software, more access, grab a call with our team. We'll walk you through all the different options that we have. I am super excited to see what you guys make of all of this. We'll see you on the other side.